The Fed is supposed to be independent from the other three branches of government by design. They are not funded by Congress. They do not need permission for their economic decisions from Congress or the executive branch or the Supreme Court. They are an independent entity. Having Donald Trump have direct influence over the Federal Reserve could spell huge economic disaster for both our country and the global economy at large. That was me, August 26th, warning of the impending obvious destination of Donald Trump having direct influence over the Federal Reserve. In that video, I was trying to highlight the importance of this spat and why we should pay attention to this tug of war between Governor Cook on the Federal Reserve Board and Donald Trump. I laid out a couple ways that Donald Trump could eventually nominate and seat 4 out of the 7 governors on the Board of Governors, therefore having direct influence over the Federal Reserve. But in that video, I also told you that there was already a vacancy on the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve and that Donald Trump had nominated Stephen Miran, his chair of the White House Council of Economic Advisors. And today, he started his Senate confirmation hearings and kind of confirmed my worst fear. The AP reported, Stephen Miran, President Donald Trump's pick to join the Federal Reserve Board, said Thursday that he would remain a White House employee even if the Senate confirms him to fill an unexpired term at the central bank. It goes on to say, his answer instantly triggered alarm bells, obviously, about the Fed's independence, suggesting that the central bank could ultimately become subservient to Trump's whims instead of its congressional mandates to keep prices stable and maximize employment. Political control of the Fed could erode the faith that the American population and investors worldwide place in the U.S. economy, which could threaten global markets and national prosperity. Almost word for word what I said on the 26th of August. Now, Stephen Miran tried his best to dispel any concerns that the senators might have had about still working at the White House while also serving at the Federal Reserve and therefore being subservient to the White House, answering directly to Donald Trump, essentially. And then Senator Elizabeth Warren got up for some questions, and it didn't go well for Steve.
Did Donald Trump lose the 2020 presidential election?
Thank you, Senator Warren. Joe Biden was certified by Congress as the President of the United States.
Right. So did Donald Trump lose that election?
As I just said, Joe Biden was certified by
Donald
the
Trump
Congress.
lose that election? Can you say the words Donald Trump lost that election? Are you independent enough to say that?
The Congress certified Joe Biden as President
All
of the
right.
United States.
So that.
Yeah. He doesn't even feel he has enough autonomy of thought to say that Donald Trump lost the 2020 election, which he did. So if he won't even stand up to Trump, take a position opposite to what he believes in this scenario, how in the world is anyone supposed to believe that he will be independent when making national and global economic decisions? Now, I know it's beat to death. I know everyone says it, but please, if you have a Republican senator, call them. Hell, if you have a Democratic senator, call them. Tell them, do not confirm Stephen Miran for the Board of Governors at the Federal Reserve. It's abundantly clear how bad of a decision that would be.